Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Filmspiration, inspiration for everyone through the lens of a filmmaker. My name is writer-director Edgar. Let's jump right into things. This week I wanted to talk about basically how to learn anything. Now the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because all too often, or at least for us older people, you want to know how to do something. A lot of times we'll revert to, well, can I take a class, or can I enroll in a class, or who can I call? You guys, one of the greatest tools that we have at our disposal, literally at our fingertips, is the internet. Now for us old enough to know or to remember when it was called the information superhighway, also known as the internet or the web, before that, I remember my dad, he had bought a encyclopedia set in the 80s, and it was the greatest thing because it had so much knowledge, it had so much information in there, and anything that I wanted to know about, or almost anything, was in there. And I used it for a lot of book reports, but for the most part, that was where you got your knowledge and your information from. You guys, we've got the internet, okay? Now, you're gonna say, well, that's great. I'm watching this stupid video, and this guy Edgar is telling me, the internet's the way to learn anything. Thanks a lot, Edgar. You're welcome. But it's more about remembering to use the internet. Now, the reason why I say that is because I noticed that I've got a younger cousin, and his generation, he's definitely a millennial. He's, I think, 19, 18, and he is amazing because his generation and the younger generations, they want to know something, they want to know how to do something, they want just information, or they have a question. Automatically you go to Google, you go to Yahoo, you go to Bing, any search engine, and it's there. I think the problem with a lot of people is that we're always looking for some sort of anointing, some sort of a blessing, to be able to say or be told that we now understand something, or we now have some sort of specialized knowledge, when really we don't. All we have to go blah blah blah, I can't talk. All we have to do, it's this big light in my eye, see that? Ooh, it's a really good light. All we have to do is really get online, get on the computer, and type how to, and then whatever it is that you want to do. In the case of filmmaking, there is a great channel on YouTube called DSLR Guide. It's a young man, I think he's out of the UK. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. I will put the link in the description. He makes the most amazing videos on just different aspects of filmmaking, how to shoot a commercial, or the truth behind YouTube, the sponsorships and whatnot. And then there's also No Film School. No Film School is another great resource for filmmakers who say exactly that. I don't want to go to film school. Maybe, as in my case, you couldn't go to film school, and you still want to learn filmmaking. You still want to know how to do all this stuff. You guys, there are resources out there. But again, you're going to say, well, thanks a lot, Edgar. I'm watching this video, and I kind of already knew about this thing called the internet, right? Yes. But I guess the big takeaway, and this applies to me too for sure, is that we always have to remember that the information's there. You just have to remember to look for it, to seek it out. Is it always going to have all the answers that you're looking for? No, because a lot of times I'll get online and I will find, I'll do a little search for how to do this or how to do that in my case, with regards to filmmaking. And I'll find a bunch of articles, but not specifically the answer that I'm looking for. But you'll find at the very least, a great number of ideas. You'll find a great number of topics related to, at the very least related to, what it is that you want to know how to do. But in most cases, I do believe you'll find articles that are spot on with regards to what exactly you would like to learn. So, how to learn anything? Internet. Google it. And even better if you're a visual learner. See, in high school, I'll be honest, I really sucked at math and science, but I was great at the visuals. I mean, obviously that's why I became a filmmaker, cameras and editing, all that stuff, right? But I sucked at math, I sucked at science, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, because I was not non-intelligent. It's just that my learning happened a different way. My learning happened very visual, and there are new schools of thought and case studies that are now exploring that. I lost my train of thought for a moment. They're now exploring that area of thinking with regards to education, and I'm really happy about that, because that was never the case in my case. So long story short, different types of learners. You have visual learners. So what am I getting at? You want to learn how to do something and you're a visual learner, get on YouTube. YouTube is one of the greatest things, because you're not just going to learn, it's not just the text. Maybe some of you guys are not strong readers, or if you're a visual learner, you're probably not a strong reader, but you'll be able to see with your own eyes what it is that they're talking about, as long as it's explained correctly, and why not visually. So again, yes, how to learn anything, internet. But more importantly than that, the bigger message is, don't self-limit what you can learn because you forget that you can ask the questions. In other words, remember to ask the questions. Remember to always ask questions. Remember to always look for the answers. But that's the detail. You have to remember. And I really can stress that. I can really speak to that, because it's something that I have to go through all the time. I wonder, well, I wish that there was this, or, I'll come across a problem in my filmmaking life or my regular life. I wish there was this, I wish there was that. And then I stew in it for a little while without ever even thinking, wait, maybe I can research it, maybe I can look it up. Maybe there's some of you out there that do that automatically and don't even need to listen to this video. What I'm saying is, remember what you want to learn, and remember that it's out there. Somebody else out in the world has already shared it, has already talked about it. Look for it, seek those answers out there. Remember to seek the answers out. Just that. All right, everyone. So I just wanted to share that this week. Now, thank you to all the subscribers who've jumped aboard our channel, as well as all of our patrons. Patreon, don't know what it is. I'll put a link in the description below as well, on top of nofilmschool.com and also DSLR Guide. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share on this video. You guys, thank you very much for always tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Always stay awesome, and always keep pushing forward in anything and everything that you do, filmmaking related or not. I love you guys all, and I'll talk to you later.